All right, everybody, in this video, we're going to make some blue crab lumpia. That's right. Now, what we got here, I'm going to show you all the ingredients you need to make this. And this is actually the first time I've made it, so if you see this video, it's good. If you don't see this video, it wasn't good. Anyway, here we go. We're going to use 1 onion, 1 red pepper, crab cake classic, Old Bay. Right, that's going to be our main ingredient. Of course, our main ingredients is a pound of crab meat. And spring rolls that we're going to wrap the lumpia in right there. And now I'm going to tell you a couple quick things that I'm going to do. You don't have to do this, but a couple things I do. On the red pepper, I actually roast it on the grill so that the skin comes off. When you cut it real small, you don't really tell, but I like to take the outer skin off of this pepper so it's nice and tender when you eat it. And I'm going to show you, we're going to actually grill these. This, you know, it's a standard mix. You just look on back and follow the instruction on back how to mix this. And we're going to be adding, once we cook these, we're going to get these cooked up so they're tender and ready to eat right there. We're going to put this in the lumpia, because when you do lumpia, you're just cooking for a couple minutes. You're not really trying to cook everything. You're just kind of heating it up, basically. And on the crab meat, I caught crabs day before yesterday and picked 4.5 pounds of crab meat. And I love my crab cakes made with this right here. And I make a couple of different recipes, but I wanted to try something different. And my daughter-in-law is from the Philippines, and she comes here and makes lumpia sometime. It is excellent. Just want a little different flavor lumpia, so we're going to try this right here. So, and I'm going to show you everything how it's done when we get ready. So let's get started right now. Here we go. All right, first thing we do is cut all the onions up and the peppers up, and we're going to saute these till they're completely done and nice and soft. And then we're going to actually add this to the mixture, the Old Bay mixture, what we're going to make up right now. All right, what we got here is the Old Bay Crab Cake Classic. We're going to put that in here. Nice, good spices and everything's already done for you. You put a 1/2 cup of mayonnaise in here with it. Let's get that in here. All right, looking good. Then you want to whisk it up right here to get it good mixed up. Let's get this, let me see if I can put it down here where you can actually see it a little bit here. You want to get all that good and combined together good. And then what we'll be doing is putting the peppers and onions in this mix before we actually add the crab meat. So here we go. All right, next we're going to add our grilled onions and pepper right there. All right, we'll get that in here right there. Now we're going to get that mixed up nice and good here. Get the peppers and onions mixed in with the Old Bay mixture right here. And then what we're going to do is put our crab meat in here. All right, that's mixed up good. Crab meat. I may have told you all this before, but I use a black light to go through. You go through the meat with a black light and actually can see any shells in it and pick the shells out. There's hardly no way you can get the crab meat without getting shells in it. You got to get them out of there. So now what we're going to do is mix this up by hand. And you're going to be very careful. Try to keep the meat still lumpy. So you got to kind of slowly stir it in here so you try to maintain lumpy. It's going to mix up a little bit, but it's going to stay pretty good. So you got basically meat, mostly meat. And that mixture right there, which is going to be good. Got the nice Old Bay seasoning mix in it, so it's going to be good. Next, I'll be showing you what the quantity is I put in these lumpia shells and how to make them. All right, stay tuned. We'll get this table set up to start doing the lumpia. Stay tuned. All right, we're ready to roll. Y'all ready? I'm not the best at making this lumpia, but let's give it a shot. I mean, rolling it anyway. What I do is, so I have a consistent amount on each one, I actually come over here, I got a scale over here to actually weigh it out. And I weigh 1.5 ounces on each one. 1.5 right on the money. And then what I'll do is I'll kind of get this thing and kind of get it, so it's got a nice little shape to it to put it in the lumpia right there. And then we're going to roll it. Let me wipe my hands off just a little bit first. You do need some egg wash. What that is, just the white part of the egg right here to put on the end so when you seal it. All right, so let's get started here. My daughter-in-law taught me you gotta push it back and get it nice and tight. Then roll it forward. I try to keep it nice and tight in here. Right there. And then once I get up here, about midway here, you fold it over here. Fold it over here. And then you roll up here. And you want to take this egg wash and put it on the end. What that's going to help do is help seal it down so it sticks to it. And blue crab lumpia right there. Now, you want to freeze it before you fry it. You put it in the pan, a little bit of oil, and just fry it once it's frozen. But that's not too bad. Y'all want to try another one? Let's give another one a try here. That turned out pretty good. Now this paper here, what you want to do is keep a wet cloth on top of it, paper towel, to keep it nice and moist so it doesn't dry out on you. This has been in the refrigerator for a little bit, so let's see if we can separate this one right here. These cloths, they will tear pretty easy on you too. But if you know what you're doing, which I don't, it's not too bad. I mean, my daughter, it's like second hand to her. She's made thousands of them probably. Gigmaster, not so much. All right, here we go. Number 2 here, coming up. Get nice and straight. Let's get our, I've got to the point I can almost pick out. That's 1.7, so I'll just take just a tad off. 1.5, round the money. All right, so I'm gonna get it going here so it's got a decent size right here, as you can see right there. Boy, that looks so pretty right there, man. I love it. Get that off of there. All right, here we go. Let's get this up in here where we can get our fingers in here and tighten it up, get it nice and tight. She could keep these things so wrapped tight. I try. It's not looking too bad. I'm pretty happy with the way they look so far. Not bad. All right, now we got to put the egg wash on it there. And as we roll that up, that's going to stick on there right there. That's not bad. Gigmaster's happy with that right there. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and roll the rest of these out. This 1 pound will make about 15 with the recipe we got here. So here we go. And we are done. As you can see, we end up with about 16 right here. They are beautiful. Next thing we got to do is fry one up and try it out. What y'all think? You ready for that? Stay tuned. We're going to fry one up tomorrow. You want to freeze them first, get them hard. And I'm going to show you how we bag them up too. So stay tuned for that. All right. Coming to you soon. Stay tuned. What we do is put these in the freezer on a cookie sheet long enough to get them nice and hard. And then we can take them and set them, put them in this vacuum seal machine and vacuum seal them like that right there. Sometimes we do 3, 2, sometimes 1. I might come home and just want one real quick. We'll vacuum seal some of the leftover crab meat right there, 1.5 pounds over there. I'll show you this one right now. All right, we're going to hit the vacuum right here, and it's going to suck all the air out of that bag, as you can see. And there's no air left in that bag right there. It sucks it down to the point it can't suck anymore. It's got a system in there to stop it. Now what it's doing is sealing across the top of it, like you see on these right here. And so no air can get in them, and they will stay frozen for years. That lasts a long time when you do that, get that air out of it. I got a pan here with a little bit of oil in here. We're getting ready to put them in here and fry them up. Here we go. Woo, it's hot. All right, let's fry them up. And we'll do them, get them brown on one side, flip them over, get them brown on that side, and we're going to eat them up. Stay tuned. All right, we just turn them over, nice and brown on one side, get them brown on this side, and they are done. All right, they look beautiful. We'll let it cool down just for a minute. Don't want to burn them out, but they look like they fried up. Beautiful right there. Look at that. That is pretty right there. All right, stay tuned. We're going to try them out. All right, with our normal lumpia, we use Asian sauce to dip it in. And it might be good with these too, but I got me some melted butter. Butter and crab meat, you can't go wrong, right? Well, let's just try a little bite first. Oh my God. That is good. It's like a crab cake and lumpia, which is what it is. It's a win. These, what I like about this, With the crab cakes, most time you eat it on a bun, a lot of bread. Here you got a little bit less bread. Easy to eat. Oh yeah. We'll definitely be making some more of these. I love it. Alright, appreciate everybody coming along on this little recipe. Don't forget to click like, comment below, share, and subscribe to the Gigmaster. That is some kind of good. This will be one of my staples right here.